Hey y'all, what's up? Hopefully this is recording just fine. Okay, so we have full battery. So what's up, y'all? We just about to hang out, talk a little bit. I'm about to clean the kitchen, so a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. So we're gonna talk a little bit about trucking and a bunch of other stuff. So right now, I'm at home. Um, Technically on home time, but really I'm at home because the weather out in Minnesota and Iowa is trash right now. So I'm not about to be out there dealing with all that. So I'm at home. I'm going back out tomorrow though, because tomorrow it's supposed to clear up a little bit and get a little bit better. So then I'll go back out tomorrow. But today, right now, we about to do some dishes and chit chat for a little bit. So first thing I do want to talk about is my boy Trucker Richie Rich. If you guys aren't following him, please follow him, Trucker Richie Rich. That's how you can find him on YouTube. But he brought up and was talking about Walmart. So Walmart has a trucking division, which most of you all already know. But they I ain't doing no dishes right now. But anyway, we're gonna continue to talk. But they have a trucking division, and they kind of like high in demand because their pay is pretty high up there. I think their pay is like they're saying they're marketing that their pay is $100,000 or a little bit above, which could possibly be true and accurate. But still, you guys, when it comes to these trucking companies talking about the average pay, they're going to market the very highest pay so you can run over there. Their goal is to get the best applicants and the best drivers. So they're going to market the very highest pay, like the maximum, basically what you would earn if you never took a day off. Just keep that in mind when you see these advertisements for that. But I still think they do really good. So a lot of people go over there to them and try to get hired on with them. So for instance, Trucker Richie Rich, I think he mentioned that he had like 10 plus, I think, sorry if I'm wrong, but I think it's at least 10 plus years in trucking. And so he goes over to Walmart and does their onboarding process. Well, they have him go through all the rigmarole. They do his background check. They do all of his applications, stuff like that. Then they have him do like this road test, which a lot of companies do. So that's not nothing new. However, he is not the first person that I've seen. I've seen several other drivers that were more seasoned drivers that went over to Walmart and they did not pass. And to me, that's very suspicious. It feels to me like, well, he talked about too how it's like a panel of drivers, people who are currently drivers with Walmart are part of the application process. And so I guess they get to decide if you will be a good fit for Walmart or not. And he said there's like this overall rah rah, all about let's live, eat, and drink Walmart type of culture. So it's no surprise that it's not the easiest thing to get into because certain people got to feel some type of way about you. And I think that's kind of trash. I feel like if you don't have a bunch of accidents, if you do pretty good on your driving, I feel like there shouldn't be really any boundaries into you getting in. So at some point it does become this whole kind of like if I like you type of thing. And I think, and the reason why I'm bringing this up and why I'm talking to you guys about when it comes to seasoned drivers, using seasoned drivers or older drivers. And I definitely feel like there's an ageism aspect into things like this, where people feel like, okay, you get older, you get a little more set in your ways, then you're more likely not just going to go along to get along. And I feel like when you're an older person in most jobs, a lot of jobs that you go into, there's a little bit of apprehension on hiring you because you're typically not going to be the type of person that does the whole go along, get along thing. You're going to be second guessing things. You're going to question things. You're going to make demands because you know better. So I think and it's funny because he wasn't the first person to say that. And other people, I think it was two other people I've seen that were trying to get on with Walmart that were older, and they pretty much was like around my age, my age range, and maybe a little bit older. And you can kind of tell it's like, is it good drivers you all want, or do you want people that's going to go along, just to get along? And I feel like that was trash. And I want to just give a shout out to him. Just keep pushing, keep doing your thing. I think he mentioned also that he was possibly trying to just get into a different career field and, just focusing on that, which I don't blame you for that. Me, myself, I'm only into this because I plan on moving into other things. My goal is to try to, come on now. Come on, camera. Quit playing with me. Anyway, so camera's doing its own thing. But anyway, my goal is to, where's my towel? Oh. My goal is to pay off this house I currently have, and then, get a rental property. Now, that's definitely not going to take lightly. So that's the reason why I mostly want to, I don't like just stale water sitting in my dishes. I mostly, what was I saying? Anyway, I was a real estate agent, so that's why I'm like, why I still am a real estate agent. I've just put my license on inactive right now. Sorry for coughing y'all. Is it ear like that? But so I put my license on inactive right now. But the goal is to pay off this house, get one rental property, get it going really, really good, and maybe getting at least one more. Because, and I don't have a goal of having a big fleet of rental properties, because taking on rental properties is, come on, camera, we ain't gonna just focus on the dishes. We're gonna look at me also. Oh, you just want to be a little booger. Come on, camera. I did active track and now it don't want to stay on my face. Come on, camera. No, not active track. That active track. We serious? Oh my gosh, trying to learn this camera. Okay, I gotta try to put my face in here. No, my face. Y'all, this is crazy. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna have to be still, I guess, for this video. Anyway, so the goal is to pay off this house, buy another buy a rental property and start managing it. And I want to buy probably at least two rental properties, a total of 2. The goal is to have, of course, the tenants, through paying rent, they pay off your properties. I don't want to do a bunch of rental properties because they are a lot of work. They're not a very, people sometimes mistakenly call this passive income. Rental properties are not passive income. They are if you get a really good property in a really good neighborhood with really good tenants, it's not a lot of work. But if you happen to not have all of those 3 things, it will be a lot of work. So that's my goal. That's the reason why I'm dealing with this whole trucking industry, because when it comes to most jobs and incomes that are available, trucking is very lucrative. Now, it's not as lucrative as it used to be, but it's lucrative enough where if you play your cards right, you manage your money correctly, you can actually kind of make some advances financially. So that's the goal there with what I'm trying to do with that. So I think it's worth it to stick with it. Now, there's plenty of days where I'm like, this is some, you know what, because being over the road, dealing with bad weather, like right now I'm at home and I'm missing out on money. I'm missing out on pay because I have to make the financial safe choice to be like, well, I'm not going to go out on the road and driving. Well, in the meantime, I'm not making pay. I'm not making any money. So that comes with it. And then if you do decide to try to get some pay, then you putting your life at risk and other people's lives at risk. And it just ain't worth it. So, it is what it is. Y'all, we just talking. So and y'all just leave comments about some of your goals. I'm really curious as to see why a lot of you who are in trucking, what some of your goals are, as to why you're in trucking. Are you just trying to do it for income right now? You really don't have any plans. You're just trying to catch up on some bills and take care of your family. Or do you have a long-term plan when it comes to trucking? I would say it's probably really good advice and wise to have a long-term plan, to not plan to be in trucking for forever, because it ain't good on your mental health. It's not good on your physical health. It's not good on building relationships with others. Just as a long-term career, it's really not, to me, it's just not made for that. It's made for something you get in, you make your money, you do whatever you need to do, and then you keep it moving. But yeah, so that's pretty much the reason for this video, to talk about getting in trucking and then making plans to get out of trucking. And I'll be doing a lot of videos talking about that, just kind of give you all my ideas and plans that I'm making. And to be honest, this YouTube channel was never to be just about trucking. I will talk about trucking because that's what I'll be doing while I'm making these videos. But it's this channel, when I started this channel, the whole purpose of this channel was to be a lifestyle channel. I just happen to be in trucking. So, but I do like talking about real estate agent. So I like talking about real estate. I like talking about making plans for your future, your investment, taking care of your whole self, your mental health, your physical health, which I'm going to be getting back into, taking care of my physical health. So this channel is for you all to be on a journey, a lifelong journey with me. It's not just to talk about loads, pay rates, trucking issues. That's not really what this channel was meant to be. I'm sure I will be talking about that sort of stuff, but this channel will mostly just be a lifestyle channel. Like in a couple of months, I'll be going on a cruise. I will bring you all in on some of the activities on the cruise, on my vacation and stuff like that. And then just different things, like when I'm at home on home time. It's actually a lot easier to make videos when I'm at home than it is in my truck. Because when you're in your truck and you're on the road, and I'm sure a lot of other content creators that are truck drivers will attest to this, your main thing is trying to get some sleep, trying to possibly get a shower or some way to clean your body, trying to get sleep, trying to get something to eat, trying to take a shower. And if you can, get out and walk around a little bit. So some of my videos, when it gets nicer, I probably will be walking while I'm out on the road. I'll be doing like little walking trails and something like that when I'm at some of these rest areas. But yeah, it's hard to make videos when you're out on the road because your main focus, this is still dirty. I don't like that. Your main focus is eating, sleeping, trying to clean yourself, getting ready for your next load. So it's a lot of work to make videos when you're out on the road, just keeping it 100. So some of my videos will be at home, which is purposeful because the whole point of this channel was to be a lifestyle channel, not just only about trucking issues, loads, pay rates and stuff like that. There's plenty of videos out there about that. And so I feel like y'all got plenty of options if you want to tap into something like that. But if you want to hang out with me and follow me on my journey, then welcome. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna actually finish these dishes. I ain't did like no dish since I've been talking to y'all because anyway, but I'll talk to you guys later.